From Cheater's surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
Let's go confront John.
Who is she?
She's the girl I've been training.
Yeah? You're divorced. No, we had 3 kids. Did you know that? Bitch! Son of a bitch! How you can match him?
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Married to an ad salesman who lives out of town in their second home, Nicole Lombardi accepts that her man will be away from her for long periods. Lately, though, the connection with the love of her life has been spotty. Nicole approaches Cheaters for help in answering her questions. I'm Clark Gable, and this is Cheaters.
Me and John have been married for a little bit over 16 years, and for the most part, the marriage has been great. We have 3 beautiful children, and we've been having a lot of financial problems, and this job had come, so there was a move, and he ended up moving. But here lately, he just seems that when he comes in town, he's not into us. He's distracted. He's on his phone all the time. He was very much of a family man, full of love. The excitement was there, and it's just not there anymore. It's like there's something.
John Lombardi, age 39. An advertising sales representative suspected of using his job position to create a merger with another woman. Soon after setting up a perimeter around the suspect's residence, Cheaters detectives spot their mark getting into his truck and leaving home. Unaware of his cheater's tale, Lombardi drives across town to an upscale coffee shop. Upon arrival, he greets an unknown woman with a hug. Lombardi and his coffee date snag a table on the sidewalk.
We would Skype every night, and we would Skype for, lengthy amount of time with the children, and he was always so excited, and it was just that love and that passion in his eyes, and it's gone. He's always quick to get off of Skype, and even one time this Natalie girl was there, and he said that she was just leaving, which I thought was very strange at 9 o'clock at night, why that she would be there with him. I had asked him about, her being there so late when I had Skyped the next morning, and he was just like dancing around it. And, he just really wouldn't give me an explanation. It was just that they were working late, and I found it just very suspicious.
After a while, Lombardi and his mysterious partner leave the coffee shop, and the pair walk down the avenue to an organic grocery store. After a quick stop, they emerge from the store and continue their stroll down the lane to a spa. Sometime later, Cheaters agents catch the duo as they walk back toward the coffee shop. Lombardi escorts his companion to her parked car. The suspect gives the woman a hug goodbye. Lombardi steps away as the lady gets into her car and leaves. He then gets back into his truck and drives home for the evening.
The final straw was this ticket. The date just sticks out in my mind because it was my mom's birthday, and he was very sick that day, apparently. And at 12:55 a.m., he was out on the road, and he ended up getting a ticket. Well, the ticket came to the house. And to me, it's like all of these web of lies are coming together, and it puts him under this cloud of suspicion. I can't imagine or fathom him cheating on me, but all of these suspicions are there, and I just need to know. We need to know. My children need to know.
The Cheaters squad keeps vigil over Lombardi's second home. The suspect, carrying an umbrella, gets into his truck to leave. He pulls out and drives away. A Cheaters mobile unit tracks Lombardi through the wet streets to a Chinese restaurant. The suspect parks next to a familiar vehicle, the driver of which has apparently been waiting. Lombardi greets the woman from previous surveillance, now identified only as Natalie. Hiding under the umbrella, the couple enter the establishment. Inside, Lombardi and Natalie enjoy a sumptuous meal of Oriental cuisine. After some time, the duo finish the meal, and Lombardi escorts his dinner date back to their vehicles. The suspect gives his sweetheart a spicy kiss. Natalie gets into her car as Lombardi climbs into his truck. Leaving the parking lot, the companion follows the suspect. Cheater's investigators covertly tail the illicit lovers all the way back to Lombardi's residence. Lombardi and Natalie get out and enter the home. After a few hours, Cheater's detectives spy Lombardi's forbidden girlfriend leaving his abode, ending this night of surveillance. Cheater's private eyes continue surveillance of Lombardi's home. After a while, Natalie arrives. Interior cameras placed by Nicole give a view of Natalie entering the home. The woman sits down, and Lombardi seductively rubs his companion's thigh as he joins her on the sofa. The suspect pulls out his notepad and shows the young lady a few things. Apparently, he says something that pleases his guest, and Lombardi gives Natalie a quick hug. As the suspect goes into the kitchen, Natalie picks up her bags and heads into another room. Lombardi returns with a bottle of wine and 2 glasses. The suspect dims the lights, setting a romantic mood. Lombardi pours the chilled wine. After a short period, Natalie emerges from the other room in a sexy bit of whirling lingerie, showing off her lovely body. The couple toast each other, and Natalie sits down next to the suspect. Lombardi embraces his femme fatale, beginning a sultry makeout session. The suspect kisses his sexy companion for quite some time. Eventually, the pair stand up. Lombardi again kisses his sexpot, and they move locations. The duo glide into the bedroom for more intimate fun. When Nicole finally leaves, Cheaters makes a move to contact a heartbroken Nicole. Coming up, the confrontation.
Confirming all suspicions of infidelity, Cheaters contacts Nicole to review the case facts. Horrified of losing her husband, Nicole stiffens up and steps forward to examine all findings. First thing I'd like to say, Nicole, is thank you for coming out. I understand you drove a pretty extensive amount of time to get out here, a few hours. You had to get a babysitter for your children. As you know, we have collected evidence about what John is doing. Are you ready to see what we've come up with?
I don't know if I'm ready, but I need to.
Okay, fair enough. Nicole, we begin our investigation outside of that rental house 300 miles away from your home. You see John's truck parked in the driveway. A few moments later, he emerges, gets into his truck, and he leaves. As he's backing out, our detectives follow him, and he arrives at a coffee shop. He parks his truck. That's when we see John get out of his vehicle, and he meets this woman. Is this Natalie?
Yes.
They sit down for coffee, and I see him flipping through a couple of pages of a book, magazine. A while later, they walk into a grocery store together. That's when we see them exit, and they walk into a day spa. After finishing up at the spa, he walks back over to her vehicle. They exchange a few words, they hug. He then opens her car door, escorts her into her vehicle, and she leaves. John then walks away, gets into his truck, and exits. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Nicole, on this day of our investigation, we are outside of that rented residence. That's when we see Natalie's car pulls up and she parks in the driveway. Do you recall that surveillance equipment that I gave you when you went up to visit him with the kids and I told you to just put it in the living room?
Yeah.
Well, that next shot is what you're gonna see inside the house. You go to the interior shot, you see John letting her inside. She's carrying a bag with her. They sit down on the couch together, and I see him holding an iPad on one side and then some paperwork on the other, doing his training stuff. He then receives a phone call during this. What you're about to hear is the audio from that phone call, Nicole. Tell me if you remember this.
Hey, babe, what's going on?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm kind of busy working right now. What can I help you with?
What can you help me with?
Okay, that's the wrong choice of words. I'm sorry. I'm busy working. What do you need?
Well, this is like our time.
and, you know, we miss you and want to talk to you, and...
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to forget about Skyping. Can you just tell the kids that I promise I'll Skype with them tomorrow? I just can't right now.
Okay, whatever.
Tell the kids I'll promise to Skype with them, and I love you. You gotta be kidding me. He walks back inside. He walks out of the frame of this camera. She grabs her clothing, and a few moments later he comes back with an ice bucket and some champagne. The lights get dimmed. John sits on the couch. She disappears with some bags and reappears in that outfit. High heels and a very, very skimpy dress. That's when John lays in for a very romantic kiss and they begin to make out.
No.
They make out extensively. John then leads her into the bedroom before exchanging another kiss. What we could do is we can get in the vans, get on the road, and confront John. And my question is, are you ready to do that? Are you ready to do that? No? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Oh my God.
Are you all right?
Oh my God.
Listen.
I'm so sick.
No, it's okay. Listen.
God.
I understand, okay?
God,
It's
I just made
okay.
a mess. I'm so sorry.
No, don't be
Look at
sorry.
my
Don't be
face.
sorry. No, it's not. You're good. You're good. Are you all right?
Oh God. Oh God.
Are you okay?
Oh God.
We know where he's at. Let's get in the van, let's get on the road, and let's go confront John. Right this way, please. Take your time. Watch your step. All right. Right this way.
What's going on?
What the hell is it?
What is happening?
What the hell is this? What the hell is this?
What's your problem?
Who is she?
What's going on here?
She's the girl I've been training.
Yeah?
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 What? What are you doing here? What the is all this?
John, is this how you train your woman?
What are you talking about?
That's your trainee, correct, from work?
Yeah, that's my training. What? We're just sitting there. What do you got?
Sitting there? What, there's candles over there? You're sitting there? Is
Yeah,
that
we're
what you're
outside.
doing?
We're just outside
No,
enjoying
you're
the
not.
night. What do you?
I sat there and saw the footage.
Is this
What
you
footage?
guys sitting there? You guys sit and kiss, too? John, what happened? 16 years of marriage?
Yeah, 16 years of marriage. What?
What?
Yeah, 3 kids. Did you know that? 3 kids.
Wait, you're divorced.
No, we're not divorced. We're very married.
Coming up, the conclusion.
We know where he's at. Let's go confront John.
What the hell is it?
Who is she?
She's the girl I've been training.
Yeah?
You're divorced.
No, we're not divorced. We're very married.
I
This is why you don't Skype me at night, because of her.
it was one
You're
night
a
I didn't
slut.
Skype you. I Skype you all
Yeah.
the time.
You know what this is?
John.
No, I don't know what this is. So it's like a SWAT team.
My name
what
is
the hell?
Clark Gable. This is the show Cheater. She hired us.
Frankly, I don't give a damn.
That's
you hit
really
me for?
funny, man.
John,
Okay, yes.
you married?
Yes.
Son of a bitch. I know. Ass.
Ring.
Yeah, where's your ring?
I don't know. Hey, y'all knocked my glasses. I can't see now. Y'all knocked my damn glasses off. What is the? Y'all need to get out of here.
Here you go, man. We found your glasses. If I
hang
put
on
these
to
back on, hey, if I put these
I don't
back
need-
on you, will you talk to them and give her an explanation,
What?
please?
I don't-
That's your wife of
Okay,
16
maybe I know
years.
it's 6.
Come on, John. What happened?
I don't know what happened, man. Life happens, dude. I'm at an age where I don't. You know, I just haven't been happy. Maybe this ain't the right way, but I damn sure wasn't expecting all this.
The only reason why this happens is because you moved into this house. I understand you rented it for work purposes. I realize that, but you know what? It's,
Yeah, I've been here
it's
a year, and she's not coming. She's been in Austin, so yeah, been here a year pretty much by myself. She doesn't come up here very often. She's got her own friends. She got her friend Keg that she goes and sees all the time. I mean, I just haven't been happy, and so I got maybe I got lonely, and I met her. You know what? But I fell in love with her.
You fell in love with somebody
I
after
fell in love with someone else. Yes, I'm sorry.
within a period of 6 months?
But you never know who you're gonna fall in love with. I haven't been
You've
happy
been
for the
with
last.
your
I
wife
haven't
for
been happy.
16 years.
I haven't been happy with her for the last 10 years.
Son of a bitch.
And you don't know our life.
don't.
You don't
Listen.
know our whole 16 years, so you can't sit there and stand
talking to me?
here and look at me when you don't know what our life has been.
I have multiple days of you guys spending time together. I have him taking you to their favorite
Look.
restaurant. I told her to put an internal surveillance
What the
camera
hell is
inside.
this doing? Bull, man.
You think that is? What about all this? What is this?
Look, you think,
Horse?
okay, it looks like I'm the only one that is just doing things wrong when you have no idea what she's done to me.
What have I done to you? What have I done to
Really?
you?
What kind
I have done nothing to you.
I've been working
a
my
wife
ass
for 16
off.
years, busting my ass being a
can't-
housewife.
Really?
Yes,
Oh,
I
really?
cooked your dinners. Oh, bull.
Did I come home with dinner half
Oh,
the time?
God, you're
I've
so
been sitting
full
here
of it.
working
You
my
are
ass
so
off trying to
full
make a
of it.
living
You
for us.
are
You can't even give me a Cobur.
A cold burr?
Yeah, a
Can you
bit.
even speak English?
You know what I mean. That's bull.
Oh my God.
You know, this is.
You are. You
When's
are.
last
I
time?
am
We
done.
haven't. No, well, good because it was going to be done anyway because I fell in love
but
with
you
her.
couldn't even sit there and tell me
I haven't had
about
a chance to
it.
tell you.
You couldn't tell me
I have
about
not
it.
had a chance to tell you.
Yeah,
I
really?
would've.
How long has this been going on? This has been going on for months.
You hired this bitch, son of a bitch. What are you mad at, Natalie? Don't look. I did not get a chance to tell you the truth, and I apologize for that. But I.
Liar. Now you can match him.
John, you have anything to say? Your elbow's bleeding, by the way.
I need a beer.
Get the out of my way. Get out the quit following me.
Why aren't you holding yourself accountable for these actions?
I don't know, man. Maybe because I've gotten older and I just don't feel like I'm happy anymore. I haven't been happy. It's something that I've just been. I guess I didn't talk to her and tell her I haven't been happy.
Good liar. Get away from me. Get away from me.
You okay?
No.
You feel like you got what you wanted, though? That's what's most important.
I am devastated. I'm sick. I'm disgusted.
Angered and disgusted by the suspect's actions, Nicole makes the hardest decision of her life. At the end of the show, Cheaters reveals her verdict. But now, Nick Wesson comes into the Cheater studios. Wesson explains the circumstances of his girlfriend's arresting bust on the day he was exposed by Cheaters.
When I got caught cheating on a row, pretty much my whole world collapsed. And I knew I'd been making a mistake. I didn't know that, that she was gonna catch me like she did. It was really embarrassing.
Really? Really? So this the kind of things I get? This the kind of things I get? Really? Really? What you got going on? What you doing, man?
Hey, girl, hey.
Really? This the treatment I get?
Calm down,
For
calm
real?
down, calm.
Say, for real? No.
What it looks
No.
like.
What you mean it ain't what it look like? What you mean it ain't what it look like?
Yeah, after the confrontation, me and Elizabeth really didn't have much to say to each other. We stopped speaking almost immediately. One of the things that I did feel bad about was Ro had told me she was pregnant before that night. And, so after Ro got out of jail and everything, we kind of talked things over a little bit and lasted a few more weeks until I found out she wasn't pregnant. Now it's too late to go talk to Elizabeth. I'm not really worried about that. I just have to move on.
This is bull.
Sit down there.
What's your ID?
I have an idea, I'm a friend.
Have you ever had before?
Absolutely.
Get out of there.
Hey, go.
We're gonna start arresting people.
All right, guys, load up, guys, load up.
The way I coped with the situation and the entire experience is just the way anybody would. Just moving forward, finding things to occupy my time. I wouldn't say I cheated on Ro. I would say that Ro pushed me to cheat on her. When you were constantly accusing somebody of being unfaithful and you're insecure about your own relationship, it really pushes that other person towards someone else on the outside, and you really become less desirable because of your shortcomings and putting that on me. So I don't really feel bad about it. Like I said, things happened because of it, definitely, but I don't feel bad about it.
Following the confrontation, Nicole Lombardi declares to Cheaters she's filed for divorce. Nicole has changed the locks on her house and has refused all contact from the suspect. According to John Lombardi, the end of the relationship has been a long time coming. The suspect claims to Cheaters producers, "This divorce is the best thing to happen to me in years." The suspect's companion, Natalie, confirms that she and the suspect still see each other.
A crime. It happens every day. Ugly people running around. Pretty soon they'll have to pay. They think nobody's watching, but you better think again. Another heart is broken.
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why we'll both lose money.